Have you ever heard the famous quote, "Nothing is certain but death and taxes"? Well, when it comes to investing, taxes can definitely be a pain. But what if I told you there was a way to generate returns while avoiding taxes? That's where individual savings accounts, or ISAs, come in. Watch this video until the end to find out how. ISAs are a popular financial tool that allows you to save for your future without having to worry about paying taxes on any interest you earn. That's right, no capital gains or income tax on your returns. And the best part is, ISAs are offered by a variety of institutions, including banks, building societies, and more, so you have plenty of options to choose from. But why should you choose an ISA over a regular savings account? Well, for one, they offer fixed interest rates, which can help you build wealth over time. And if you're a beginner investor, declaring returns can be one of the most difficult parts of investing. With an ISA, you won't have to worry about recording your returns in your tax returns because they're tax-free. So, what do you think? Is an ISA the right investment for you? Let me know in the comments below. ISAs are a great way to generate returns and avoid paying taxes. But unfortunately, there are limits to how much you can invest in ISAs each year to benefit from this tax-free status. These limits, or allowances, are determined by regulators to ensure the system isn't abused. For example, in the 2022-2023 tax year, the ISA allowance was £20,000. This means that you could have put a total of £20,000 into your ISA during that year, and any profits generated would be tax-free. However, if you only put in £10,000 during that year, the remaining £10,000 wouldn't roll over to the next year. It's important to note that the ISA allowance can change yearly, so it's always a good idea to stay current on the latest information. Another thing to remember is that various institutions, including banks and building societies, offer ISAs. The type and conditions of the ISA will vary depending on the institution you choose. Finally, it's worth mentioning that ISAs can be transferred to a spouse or civil partner in the event of death through the use of a so-called additional permitted subscription allowance, which provides your partner with an additional ISA allowance equal to the value of the ISA. So, what do you think? Do you currently have an ISA, or are you considering opening one? Let us know in the comments below. If you're considering opening an ISA, you're probably wondering which one is best for you. Luckily, there are several types of ISAs to choose from, each with its own benefits and conditions. The three main types of ISAs are cash, stocks and shares, and innovative finance ISAs. Let's take a closer look at each of these options. First up, we have cash ISAs. These operate similarly to savings bank accounts and offer investors a better interest rate in exchange for holding their money for a fixed term. There are several subtypes of cash ISAs to choose from, including fixed rate, notice, and flexible options. Fixed rate cash ISAs require you to lock your money for a specified period. Notice cash ISAs allow you to withdraw money with prior notice, and flexible cash ISAs allow you to withdraw whenever you want without penalty. Next, we have stocks and shares ISAs. These ISAs involve actively investing your money in stocks with the goal of generating profit. Your returns will depend on the quality of the investments made. Stocks and shares ISAs are popular amongst investors looking for higher returns, but they also come with more risk. You can either choose how your money is invested or leave it to the investment fund manager in charge of your portfolio. Finally, we have innovative finance ISAs, or IFISAs. These ISAs involve peer-to-peer or P2P loans where your money is used by individuals or businesses looking to borrow. You can lend directly through an online portal and earn interest on the money you lend. While IFISAs can offer higher returns and more control over your funds, they also come with higher risk as you lend to individuals rather than established companies. So, which ISA is best for you? Well, it all depends on your investment goals, risk tolerance, and personal preferences. Do you prefer the stability of a cash ISA, or are you willing to take on more risk for the possibility of higher returns? Opening an ISA is similar to opening a savings bank account. but the process can vary depending on the institution. In most cases, you can open an ISA online, by phone, or in person, and will be required to make a minimum deposit. You'll also need to provide some basic documentation and fill out a contract. But it's important to make sure you understand the conditions, including any penalties, restrictions, and fees. You can only open one ISA per type, cash, stocks and shares, innovative finance, per tax year. This means that in the 2022-23 tax year, you could open one of each type of ISA. Diversifying your ISAs can help reduce risk and give you access to different investment strategies, but it will take time to accomplish as you can only open one ISA per year. Another option is to transfer an existing ISA to a new provider. This can often come with additional benefits, as providers are eager to bring in new customers. We recommend considering a transfer before opening a new ISA, as it can be lucrative. So, are you ready to open an ISA and start saving for your future? Find the right ISA for you and get started today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on all things investing.